And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our third and final match between the tri-match schedule of Trinity College of Jacksonville, Andrew College, and the United States Sports University. This is match number 3. Andrew College won both matches that they played. They defeated Trinity College in 3 sets by scores of 25-23, 11, and then 28-26, and then defeated USSU in 4 sets. USSU won the first 25-22, then Andrew won 3 in a row, 25-10, 20, and 14. So our third and final match of the night, Trinity College host to the United States Sports University. It's been a very long day. Both teams named the Eagles, so I have to make sure not to just say the Eagles. Trinity College wearing the black uniforms with the gold letters and blue numbers, starting off in set 1 on the left side of the net. USSU wearing the navy blues with the white numbers. They're on the right side. Their libero, Oriana Morin, will wear the white jersey. And for Trinity College, Ashley Shaw, the libero, will wear the blue jersey. Trinity College now 3-9 on the season. And USSU coming in with a record of no wins and 12 losses. Their first season as a volleyball program. We're glad to have them here inside Trinity Gymnasium. They just played 4 sets, had about a 25-minute break. So we'll see if fatigue sets in. And Trinity College played Andrew earlier, but they've had a couple of hours to rest, get something to eat, and take the court now against USSU. Head coach of USSU, Kelly Troutman, out of the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. And we are underway. And that one will go into the net. But we have the point awarded to USSU. I believe there was a net violation against Trinity College. So 1-0 in favor of USSU. Kaylee Patterson is serving. And that one goes wide, out of bounds. So Trinity is on the board. We just started, in case you're just now joining us, the long-running match number 2 between USSU and Andrew. Still a lot of action to go here tonight. And that one's going to be whistled dead. Violation against USSU. Coach Troutman looking for an explanation. I did not see what the call is. I believe it was as the ball traveled over the net, hit something hanging from the ceiling, and that is automatically out of bounds. Jaya Dupree, as USSU has changed jerseys from the whites to the navy blues. That point goes on the board to Trinity College. And now serving for TCJ is Mackenzie Thomas, a freshman from Palatka, Florida. Going down low was Aubrey Lamb. Thomas bumps. Charlie Flowers with the set. Haley Higgins with the return. And that point scored by Emery McMurtry, who can hit the ball very solidly. She got that one off Ashley Shaw and scored the point for USSU. And now McMurtry will serve, a freshman from Hutchinson Island, Florida, one of our beautiful islands here in the state of Florida. We have many off the coasts. That was McMurtry with the hit that ties the score at 3. That's 3 out of 5. Emery McMurtry once again serving. She's a graduate of Oceanside Academy. Good hard serve that hits off Higgins. Shaw's return effort is short. So USSU leads now 4-3. They scored the first. Trinity took a 3-1 lead, and now 3 in a row scored by USSU. One grazes the net, but Higgins was ready. The return effort, though, from Flowers does not go over, and it is a 2-point lead. McMurtry gets the whistle. And an ace for McMurtry to give her team a 3-point lead. (6-3) the score. TCJ men's soccer in action at Bob Jones University, trailing 3-1 with 36 minutes left to play in the second half. That serve goes into the net. Trinity will get the point. It is 6-4. And checking in is Raylan Gordon. She'll head back to serve. Higgins with the point. Pulls TCJ back to within 1. Men's soccer having a great season, but they're playing at the always very tough Bob Jones Bruins. Bob Jones leads 3-1. Now about 35 minutes left to play. That was a terrific play by Oriana Morin, who did that a lot against Andrew. Diving dig. Higgins the kill attempt, and it's good. Haley Higgins with the kill, 6-6 the score. Higgins entered play today with 56 kills. She got a few against Andrew. Gets one now against USSU. The serve, however, is short. And USSU is back out in front, 7-6. Cecilia Craig will now serve, a freshman from Gulfport, Mississippi. Third hit from Shaw, sidearm delivery, right back to Craig. Dupree with the hit. It is tipped, so this is the third hit right here, and it's good. It was Dakota Pickard keeping the ball in play with that last return. Higgins, the tap. Second attempt. That one from Picard. Nice defense on both sides of the net. Shaw sends it forward. Picard to Thomas. Craig sends it up front. Kill attempt. And the point is good from Vera Burns, putting USSU out in front 8-6. And now we're going to have that point overturned. A net violation is the reason, says the near official. So we'll adjust the score 7-7. The initial indication was point for USSU, but then overturned. Now serving is Kaylin Hunter. That one was behind the post, so out of bounds, and Trinity has an 8-7 lead. Kaylin Hunter, a freshman from Baker County, Florida, and a tap down from Dakota Pickard. Gives Trinity a 2-point lead. It is 9-7. Late start here tonight. Men's basketball team wants to practice. They're going to have to wait until this one's over. If it goes 5 sets, we will all be here a while. Dupree with the hit. Finley Pointer knocks it up into the air. The third hit just gets over the net. Dupree, kill attempt. It is out of bounds. And Trinity leads by 3. Kaylin Hunter now serving once again for Trinity College. A nice play by Aubrey Lamb coming up from behind, making the diving dig. Finley Pointer, too strong and out of bounds. Head coach of Trinity College is Carlin Pointer, her third year. She's a graduate of then Trinity Baptist College, now known as Trinity College of Jacksonville. Assistant coach Morgan Wells, and we're going to have another point overturned by a violation. So that makes the score 11-7 in favor of Trinity. Jacob Duncan is a student manager here at TCJ, and the athletic director is Mr. John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau. I am the sports information director. Substitution for USSU. Kaylee Patterson is in for Brianna Davis. Hunter with another serve. And nice direction from Haley Higgins to the back of the court. It is 12-7. Timeout USSU with the score Trinity College 12, USSU 7. We'll be right back. Five-point lead for Trinity as Kaylin Hunter gets ready to serve once again. Towards Thomas. She sends it up front. Hunter makes the return and gets the point. Some miscommunication and a collision on the right side of the net gives Trinity College a 6-point lead. Nice diving save by McMurtry, and they're able to keep that ball alive. Another great play, and a third great play on the same point, two from Oriana Morin. And that one will go to USSU. Now, Morin didn't get the point-scoring hit, but she made two diving digs back-to-back to keep that point alive and get it for her team. This is Jaya Dupree now serving. Finley Pointer with the kill. Point back and leads 14-8. Haley Higgins now serving. Nice low line drive, but right at Morin, who's done well all night long. Double team at the net. That up front, kill attempt is defended. Might have gone out of bounds. Morin wasn't sure. She made the play. This one is out of bounds, and the point goes to TCJ. If you're not sure, go ahead and make the play. That's what Morin did. Haley Higgins now serving. Higgins, a sophomore from Maine Coast, Colorado. Kill attempt defended by the TCJ Eagles. And getting back up and back into position is Dakota Pickard. Pointer, kill attempt, blocked. And a point scored by Vera Burns. Makes it 15-9. And soccer trails 3-1 with 30 minutes left to play. That's a South Region matchup at Bob Jones. I'll be keeping an eye on that one on their live feed. Aubrey Lamb is getting ready to serve after the discussion. Here's the whistle. Lamb with the serve back towards Shaw, and the point. 5-point deficit for USSU. First season for the United States Sports University. Kill attempt from Higgins is strong and out of bounds. Just one sophomore on the team, Vera Burns. Everybody else a freshman. Most of them from the home state of Alabama. Gulf Shores, Alabama is a hometown of USSU. They do have some from Mississippi, Las Vegas, Nevada, Jaya Dupree. Clarissa Tyner couldn't make the trip tonight. She is from Cypress, Texas. Kenzie Thomas with the hard hit, but right at Morin. Kill attempt at Shaw. It was deflected at the net. Return effort from Kendra Parker is too strong after Trinity got out in front 15-7. Well, look what USSU has done, pulling to within 2 at 15-13 as we have a timeout. We'll be right back. USSU has pulled to within 2. Aubrey Lamb, a freshman from Sampson, Alabama, with the serve. Thomas off Lamb. Morin, a great effort, got to the ball, but not quite in time to get it back up into the air, and Trinity gets the point. Have to enjoy the hustle from Oriana Morin and everybody we've seen on this court today. Dakota Pickard, a freshman from Jacksonville, with the serve right at Morin. And a miscue from Dupree. She was looking like she was trying to set up Brianna Davis and just had the ball roll the wrong way off her fingertips. Pickard with the serve. Morin will chase this one down. Davis makes the return. Finley Pointer, kill attempt. Kept in play. Hunter goes down to her knees to keep the ball off the floor. And TCJ ends up with the point. My view obstructed. I didn't see which Trinity player got the ball over the net for the point, but it is 18-13. I'm looking right through the official standing on the tower to where that ball was hit from. Kill attempt. Tipped at the net. Return. Or in another diving play. Davis to the backcourt. Finley Pointer makes the return, but it's out of bounds. 4-point deficit now for USSU as they will send Oriana Morin to the line. A freshman from Berwick High School in Berwick, Louisiana. Mentioned Brianna Davis a few times already. Freshman from San Antonio, Texas. Transfer. She did her early college at St. Philip's after graduating from Sam Houston High School. Ball still alive. Can Shaw make the return? No. So the deficit down to 3 for USSU. Both teams called the Eagles. So I am making sure I give you the school name. Oriana Morin with the ace to pull her team back to within 2. Morin came into tonight's play with 5 aces. She got a couple against Andrew. 18-16 the score. Pointer with the tap. And a tap back over from Emery McMurtry. And a really nice play. Dupree made it look like she was going to set up McMurtry, but then turned suddenly and found the back of the court. And it's now a 1-point margin. Oriana Morin trying to tie the score. Grazes off the net. The ball gets back over. We have a violation, however, called against USSU. That's a point for the Eagles. They stave off the tie. Finley Pointer with the serve. McMurtry sends it towards Shaw, but it hits off Thomas instead. This one's set up. Kill attempt is good from Cecilia Craig. It's now a 1-point margin once again. Very close the entire way. A substitution. There's Clarissa Tyner. We did not see her earlier. I thought that she hadn't made the trip. This is our first look at the freshman from Cypress, Texas. Aristoy Classical Academy, and she gets the ace to tie the score at 19. She did not appear against Andrew earlier. I thought she didn't make the trip, but here she is tying the game. Not the first mistake I made tonight, as the USSU fans can attest to. Thomas defended by Lamb. And a really nice job by McMurtry, and USSU now leads 20-19. It's been a while since they've been ahead, but they are now. And we just have a little moisture to clean up off the floor. 1-point lead as we're getting closer to the 25 mark. And here is Clarissa Tyner once again. Good serve right back towards Higgins. Down, but look at Morin make the play. Thomas, that one is tipped, but still in play. Tyner on the defense. Third hit from Shaw, no. Again, Oriana Morin. And she didn't have much time to find the ball. She reached back one-handed, punched it back up into the air. A few moments later, her team has a 2-point lead. Tyner with the serve. Morin setting up. McMurtry right at Higgins. Ball nearly hit the speaker hanging down from the ceiling. A setup for Craig and a kill. 22-19 the score, and a timeout for Coach Carlin Pointer with USSU leading 22-19. Stay with us. News from Greenville. Bob Jones has extended its lead to 4-1 over TCJ men's soccer. About 25 minutes left to play. There's Hunter finding an open spot on the floor, stopping the run, getting the point, and putting Trinity at the 20 mark. Trinity within 2. And the ace from Mackenzie Thomas makes it a 1-point game. Thomas had 7 aces as play began earlier today. This one could tie the score. Sent up front, McMurtry from behind the back. Higgins' kill attempt. It's blocked, but did it stay in bounds? Yes, it did. It is 23-21. Very exciting set. Both teams have had leads. This is Emery McMurtry with the serve. Good job on the other side from Dupree. One hand and a reach out. And she keeps this one alive. And a point goes to Trinity. Kaylin Gordon knocks it down. Trinity back to within one. Raylan Gordon now serving, the freshman from Spring Hill, Florida. Chance for Trinity to tie it up. Is out of bounds. And USSU 1 point away from taking the first set. This is Cecilia Craig with the serve off the net. Ball hit the speaker, but Hunter was able to keep it alive. Lamb to Shaw. Eagles have to score this point. Higgins knocked up into the air from McMurtry. Third hit from Dupree. Right back at Casey Brown. Higgins gets the point. Trinity needs one more to keep this set going. Kaylin Hunter will try to serve up the tying point. Finley Pointer back onto the court. Timeout called by Coach Kelly Troutman, with USSU leading 24-23. Trinity needs this point. And the serve. Sent towards Shaw. Higgins unable to get the ball over on the second attempt, and that is the end of set number one as USSU wins it 25-23. So the teams will switch sides. We'll pause for 3 minutes. We'll be right back here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Welcome back inside Trinity Gymnasium as we are ready for set number 2. A fantastic first one that went to the United States Sports University 25-23. Back and forth the entire way. Both teams had several leads. Trinity got to within one. Could not quite get over the top. USSU ends up with the 2-point win. Now Trinity will serve. Kaylin Hunter will get set number 2 underway. Higgins gets the point. Trinity is on the board first. Both teams fell to Andrew College earlier, so each team trying to walk out of here tonight evened up at 1-1. More housekeeping duties. You see Kirsten help keeping that floor clean. We've had a lot of action on this court tonight. Kaylin Hunter now getting ready for the serve. That kill attempt is out of bounds. Trinity leads 2-0. First 2 as the server. He is denied at the net, but she is able to keep the ball in play. Her next attempt lands in bounds. And the first point on the board. 2-1 the score. Jaya Dupree from Las Vegas, Nevada's Coronado High School. And at Casey Brown. Higgins, third hit, deflected, and out of bounds. A point for Trinity. Well, men's soccer trails 4-1 at Bob Jones with 11:30 left to play. Eagles, though, still will be 2-1 in the South region. Bob Jones, always one of the best in the country. Men's basketball team in attendance. They're waiting to practice, but in the meanwhile, they're going to watch the show on the court. Very nice crowd on hand here. Andrew brought a lot of fans with them, and they have since gone on home. Haley Higgins now gets the whistle. She serves with a 2-point lead. Attempt from Emery McMurtry, defended. That one may have gone out of bounds, but it hits off of Aubrey Lamb and scores a point for Trinity. 4-1 to score. 1-0 in sets. USSU leads. And Higgins with the serve. Right at Morin. Tap down onto the court by Mackenzie Thomas. Trinity leads 5-1. Higgins gets the whistle. Serve right at Lamb. And the return, my view obstructed. I think it was Dupree. And it is now 5-2. Substitution for Trinity. Higgins steps out. Kristen Andrews on the court. And that serve goes right at Andrews. Pointer with the return. Dupree reaches up high to keep the ball in play. Third hit from Shaw is good. Over toward the backcourt from Hunter. Lamb finds Andrews. Pointer with the tap. Goes right at McMurtry, and her bump is out of reach, and it results in a point for TCJ. (6-2), Trinity leads. And Mackenzie Thomas with the serve. Anna Davis, the hit that may have gone out of bounds. Thomas kept it in play. That's Dakota Pickard with the bump. Thomas, kill attempt, it's good. That is Mackenzie Thomas, freshman from Palatka. And she'll head back to serve. Good low line drive. Davis sends it back to the middle of the court. Morin makes the return to the backcourt. Pointer with the tap and the point. Pointer went up as if to hit it hard, but then she just tapped it over the net and got the point. We have ourselves a timeout. 8-2 the score. Trinity leads. Trailing, though, in sets 1-0. We'll be right back. Dakota Pickard ready to serve. There's the whistle. There's the serve right at Morin. Davis, her attempt goes right at Kaylin Hunter. Thomas, though, hit that one into the net. 8-3 the score. Hello, Marilyn. Good to see you pop up on there again. Marilyn Gordon's niece. With a big hit for the point. 9-2, TCJ lead. Again, hello to the Morin family watching us on the live feed. Let us know you're watching. Always appreciate that. Charlie Flowers in for the serve, but that one goes into the net. Flowers from Brunswick, Georgia. Re-entering is Clarissa Tyner, and she'll head back to serve. And Dupree knocks this one right over the net and pulls her team to within 4 at 9-5. With the serve. Right at Ashley Shaw. It is up front, an opportunity for Burns, but she got on top of it too much and hit it down into the net. Trinity catches a break and will send Thomas to the line. That one was primed for a kill. Thomas hits it hard, but into the net. So the Eagles from USSU get the point right back. Aubrey Lamb ready to serve. Casey Brown bumps it up. Flowers tried to make the play, but it hits off her hand. And USSU is now within 3. Aubrey Lamb serving. Good serve at Ashley Shaw. Third hit from Higgins. And it is out of bounds. Trinity had a nice lead just a few moments ago, but that's now down to 2. Ham trying to make it 1. Shaw chases this one down. This is the 3rd hit. Brown makes it good. Attempt goes right at Shaw from McMurtry. Higgins with the attempt at Morin, who goes down low for a dig. That one was behind the post, so out of bounds. Trinity gets the point. Substitution, Madison at Williford will check in and head back to serve. She takes over for Raylan Gordon. And Williford knocks this one into the net. Point for USSU. They're back to within 2. Ashley Shaw in. Gordon had started to come on, but Shaw took over for her. And the serve out of bounds. Trinity leads by 3. Finley Pointer will now come in for Charlie Flowers. And Kaylin Hunter will serve. Hit from Dupree, but out of bounds, and Trinity has built it back up to 4. Led by 5 earlier in the set. He got down to 2 and is now at 4. McMurtry, little too strong. Trinity has opened it back up to 5. Kaylin Hunter ready to serve. Lauren sends it up into the air. Bump. Here's the set. Pickard gets it over. It hits off of Cecilia Craig and goes out of bounds. Trinity now with its biggest lead of the night. 15-9. And the serve goes right to Lamb. And McMurtry looking for the kill, but hit it too strongly. It is 16-9. Third hit coming. McMurtry, this time a more gentle return. Higgins, kill attempt, blocked at the net and out of bounds. Trinity now leads 17-9. SSU makes some runs earlier. They want to do it, they'll have to wait for the timeout to go by. 17-9, an 8-point lead for Trinity College. We'll be right back. Kaylin Hunter waiting for the whistle. Murtry hit it well, but Brown was there. However, Craig just leaps up, knocks it down just over the net. Lead down to 7 for Trinity. And now serving Jaya Dupree. Serve goes at Brown, and then Brown is able to recover and get the return. Ball that was misdirected, but USSU gets the point. It is now 17-11. Free again with the serve. And the southpaw delivers. Goes right at Brown. Pointer to the backcourt. Nice play by Lamb, but not over the net. Just a little short. I don't think she was trying to return it. She was trying to just keep it in play. Up to 7. Bob Jones has added another goal, 5-1 with 3:23 left to play. Higgins misdirects that serve. 18-12 the score. Higgins will head out. Kristen Andrews will head back in. Emery McMurtry with the serve right at Thomas. Pointer, the underhand return. Davis had to reach back. She wanted to kill it, but had to regroup, but she ends up scoring the point anyway. And Coach Christmas trying to relive her glory days. Used to play here and used to coach here as well. Wouldn't have counted, Kirsten, but it was a nice effort. 18-13 to score. 18-14 after the ace. USSU trying to make a really good comeback. They trailed by 8 not long ago. McMurtry with the serve. Gets the point for Trinity. 19-14. And Dakota Pickard will now serve. Pickard to Morin. Sent back up front. Lamb with the return. This one is going to be out of bounds. 18-15 the score. Cecilia Craig from Gulfport, Mississippi. Pointer recognized that she needed to make a play. She did. Craig went down low, kept the ball off the floor. Pointer right back at Craig. Davis blocked at the net, but out of bounds. It is a 3-point lead for TCJ. Craig trying to make it 2. Thomas very alert, able to return. Davis, that's inbounds. Check that, Vera Burns with the play. 19-17, what was an 8-point deficit is down to 2 for USSU. To the Lombus family. Appreciate you letting us know you're watching. Pointer towards Craig. Set up for Davis. Kill attempt is good. So USSU has come back from down 8 to now down 1. Coach Pointer will call the timeout. 19-18. Trinity leads. Back in a moment. And now USSU is looking to tie the score. And a nice play by Dupree. That ball was headed out of bounds after a tip. Thomas again. And a point for Trinity. So they stave off the tie. Both teams make substitutions. Morin back in, and now Charlie Flowers serving for TCJ. Serve goes right to Morin. That one is inbounds. It is a point for USSU. It is 20-19. The first set was 25-23. USSU won it. Re-entering, trying to tie it up now is Clarissa Tyner, freshman from Cypress, Texas. Hunter to the backcourt. McMurtry on the defense. And we are tied at 20. Clarissa Tyner now with a chance to put her team out in front. They have erased an 8-point deficit. Gordon with the hit that puts Trinity back into the lead. Ellen Gordon from Spring Hill, Florida. Trinity 21, USSU 20. Mackenzie Thomas now serving. TCJ is trying to tie this up at 1-1. Serve two more and sent up front. Can Shaw get it? No. And that's going to tie things up once again. On the right side of the net, Casey Brown in for Mackenzie Thomas. And now serving on the left side, Aubrey Lamb. Serve goes to Shaw. She sends this one up front. Higgins, kill attempt is good. Trinity needs 3 more to win the set. USSU has fought hard to come back. And Gordon will now serve. To the backcourt. Tyner sends it up front. McMurtry, a diving save. They get it back over. Flowers with the return. Casey Brown on the dig. That ends. Remember, the block attempt at the net does not count as a hit, so Higgins was able to knock it right back down for the point. 23-21, Raylan Gordon with the serve. And with the bump, McMurtry, kill attempt to Brown. This one will go into the net. A light collision, but the point goes to USSU, 23-22. Oriana Morin will now serve. This one could tie the score. Brown bumps it. Higgins with the return right at McMurtry. Third hit coming. Hunter is successful. McMurtry's kill attempt ties the score at 23. That is Emery McMurtry. Was their leading attacker entering play with 46 as they began. Higgins, that one was tipped. This is a big advantage point. Shaw with the dig. Higgins taps it over. Third hit coming. And a point for USSU. They now have the advantage. If they score, set two's over. If Trinity scores, we keep going for at least 2 more. Oriana Morin serving potential set point. Tied up at 24. So at least 2 more. Finley Pointer checks in for Charlie Flowers. Kaylin Hunter will now serve. McMurtry gets the point on the tap over. Another advantage for USSU. Now serving, set point, Jaya Dupree. Brown goes down low. And a knockdown from Cecilia Craig makes it a 26-24 set to win for the United States Sports University. Both sets 2-point wins to USSU. Set number 3 coming up. We'll be right back in just a bit. We are ready for set number 3. It's a 2-0 lead for the United States Sports University, looking for their first win. They lead 2-0. If they win set 3, this match is over. Trinity needs to win it to keep this match going. Bob Jones University has defeated TCJ men's soccer 6-1 in Greenville, South Carolina. Eagles, though, still 2-1 in South Region play, having a very nice season. Jones, I believe they're number 1 in the country. And the first serve from Jaya Dupree is an ace. Coach Kelly Troutman has a long resume of a lot of success trying to build a program. First year, looking for their first win. And that attempt from McMurtry goes into the net. And so Trinity ties it up at 1-1. Haley Higgins will serve. Dupree sets it up. McMurtry with the kill attempt, but it's defended. Opportunity for McMurtry. The tip. Third hit. Shaw is good. That's Craig right at Hunter. Pointer makes the return. Davis kill attempt knocked down. Kenzie Thomas scores the point for TCJ. Two to 1, Trinity leads. Haley Higgins now serving. And that is Brianna Davis. Looked like she had a little miscue, but got just enough of it to get the ball over the net. And it dropped down for the score. McMurtry with the serve, got on top of it, put it into the net to give Trinity back a 1-point lead. Now serving Dakota Pickard, Jacksonville product. Warren sends it up front to Davis, who makes the return. Higgins lands on the line, says the official, and a point for Trinity. Pickard with the serve. That's Lamb. And Lamb unable to make the return. Morin gave it an effort, but Trinity gets the point and leads 5-2. This is Dakota Pickard. That one is out of bounds. Point for USSU. And now serving Cecilia Craig. Get top, knocks that one into the net. It is 6-3. Substitution for the Eagles. Finley Pointer checks out. Charlie Flowers checks in. Flowers, a freshman from Brunswick, Georgia. Not that far away. That one goes a little too strongly and is out of bounds. 6-4 the score. And Clarissa Tyner will head back in and back to the server's line. And the ace for Tyner makes it a 1-point margin. Tyner trying to tie up the score. However, Trinity gets the point. Andrews finds open floor. Higgins will take over for Andrews. Kenzie Thomas will serve. Set 1, 25-23. Set 2, 26-24. Both won by USSU. Thomas catches a break as that ball hits the net and somehow drops over. The ball looked like it was starting to go backwards, but rolled up the nylon and onto the floor. Thomas with the serve right at Morin. Man, might have mistimed her jump. And that results in a point for TCJ. 9-5 as Mackenzie Thomas heads back to the line. And Thomas with the serve. And Trinity is in double figures. (10-5) the score, and Mackenzie Thomas gets ready. One goes right at Clarissa Tyner. Player on the court, Hayden Beasley, wearing number 13. He's on the near sideline, making this play to the back of the court. Might have gone out of bounds, but Shaw wasn't sure. Hits off Shaw, and is a point for USSU. Celia Craig will take over for Vera Burns. 10-6. And a conference at the scorer's table, just making sure everything is correct. The official is talking with the official scorekeeper and Coach Kelly Troutman. Now Vera Burns is heading back over to the line, and she'll come back onto the court. Greg will go off. Beasley also goes off. And Jaya Dupree is back on. Still waiting for the conference at the table to conclude. And it looks like we are not ready. The official was about to blow the whistle, but then called Coach Troutman over. I can only guess, but it looks like he's talking about the attempted substitutions. And now we're ready to resume. Lamb with the serve. Higgins, kill attempt. That ball was tipped, so it is a point for TCJ. 11-6 the score. And a substitution for Trinity. 2 subs coming in. Dakota Pickard and Raylan Gordon, excuse me. And Gordon with the serve to the backcourt. McMurtry, kill attempt, defended well by Flowers. Haley Higgins gets the kill. 12-6 the score. Hello to the Burns family watching from Mobile, Alabama. What a nice looking city that is. I've driven through there. I love the way that the highway goes under the tunnel and underground, under the river as you go on I-10 and US 90. Those two roads join up. And they go under the river in the tunnel. And we have another conference at the table. That's the reason for the pause. After tonight, Trinity College will be on the road for a while. October 4th in Graceville, Florida, over near Pensacola. Newcomer to the South Region, Baptist University of Florida. That's a 5 p.m. Eastern time. We have the live stats and live video link from Baptist on our schedule page. October 10th is a tri-match in Charlotte, North Carolina. Johnson and Wales of Charlotte and Guilford. We are back underway. McMurtry with the kill attempt and the point for USSU. Now, Oriana Morin ready to serve. Told you earlier the upcoming games for USSU, but we'll remind you again at the next opportunity. Have that opportunity now as Cecilia Craig knocks one down for the point to make it a 4-point margin. Tri-match at home against Meridian Community College and Itawamba Community College on Friday the 3rd in Gulf Shores. Then on Saturday, another tri-match against Jones College and Pearl River Community College. So these young ladies, they're going to play quite a bit. Then on October 13th, they're going to Monroeville to play Coastal Alabama Community College North. That one hit off the post. It's out of bounds and a point for USSU. (13 to 9) the score. Jaya Dupree with the serve. And we have ourselves a whistle. Ball in the air. 4 hits. Makes it a 3-point lead or deficit for USSU, lead for TCJ. Dupree, the Las Vegas product, makes the serve and the ace. Pulls her team to within 2. Timeout for Coach Pointer with the score 13 to 11. Trinity College leads. We'll be right back. Served by Aubrey Lamb, defended just off the top of the floor. McMurtry with the return. Shaw sends it up front. Turn on the defense. That's Davis, kill attempt. And that one goes behind the post, off Higgins. That is out of bounds. And a point will pull USSU to within 1 at 13 to 12. Dupree with the serve. Into. So Trinity staves off the potential tie. 2-point lead. We saw USSU come back from an 8-point deficit to win set 2, 26-24. Haley Higgins with the serve. McMurtry back towards Shaw. Finley Pointer, kill attempt is good. 15-12. Trinity leads. They have to win this set to keep on playing. USSU wins it, this match is over. We wish them a very safe trip home. We're glad that we're able to be part of their first season. We have a violation against Trinity on the serve, giving the point to USSU. Kristen Andrews is in for Haley Higgins, and now serving is Emery McMurtry. Right back towards Shaw. She sends this one up front. Thomas, the kill attempt. McMurtry on the defense. A double team, and the ball's heading my way, and the gentleman in front of me robbed me of my chance to make a play. Nice job, sir. That was right in my hands. But Trinity gets the point. And Dakota Parker with the serve, and it's out of bounds. Back to a 2-point margin. 16-14, Trinity leads. Cecilia Craig's already back at the line, just waiting for the ball. Vera Burns, you want to talk about the gentlest of taps. And it's good enough to get the point to bring her team back to within one. Craig now looking for a chance to tie the score. Serve back towards Shaw at the backcourt. Pointer the tap, diving play, and a point for the Eagles of Trinity. McMurtry coming up from the backcourt. Well, Trinity has been able to stave off the tie a few times. Each time they start to pull away, USSU comes right back. Davis, the tap. Shaw, the dive, but no. And again, it's a 1-point margin. It's been like this all night. There was an 8-point lead earlier that USSU erased. Other than that, we've been within 2 or 3 points, as close as 1 many times. Here is Clarissa Tyner. We've also had several ties throughout the night. Tyner grazes the net. Diving play from Andrews. Dupree the set. And Vera Burns the kill. This one ties it up at 17 all. This time USSU is able to get that game-tying point. Tell you what, our men's basketball team, they're going to practice once this is over. They have classes tomorrow. They better sleep hard. Tyner with the serve. Shaw could get there, and she made contact. That's an extremely difficult play. USSU has come from behind again to take the lead. And Tyner with the serve and a second consecutive ace. (19-17) the score. Clarissa Tyner once again with the serve. And a third ace in a row. It's a 3-point lead and that big 20-point mark. The Cypress, Texas native with the serve. Into the net. Break for TCJ. And Mackenzie Thomas heads to the line. Haley Higgins in for Kristen Andrews. Thomas, a great serve, but right at Morin. And that, again, is Vera Burns with the hit. And that gives her team a 3-point lead and pulls them to within 4 of winning this match. Aubrey Lamb comes back in for Hayden Beasley. And Lamb will serve. Higgins over the net. Shaw tried to make the play, but came up a little short. And timeout with the score 22-18 in favor of the United States Sports University. We'll be right back. Aubrey Lamb trying to serve 3 more points. It's 3. It is 23-18. Two points away from their first win. Make that one as another ace. Makes it 24-18. Potential match point served up by Aubrey Lamb. Job by the Eagles on the defense. And that is the ball game. Final score in set 3, 25-18. The United States Sports University wins it in 3 sets, 25-23, 26-24, and 25-18. Congratulations to the Eagles from the United States Sports University, their first win as a volleyball program, and for head coach Kelly Troutman beginning her tenure and building this program. We've had a lot of excitement here on the home court beginning way back at 4 p.m. We want to thank everybody for joining us for all 3 matches. We hope you have a fantastic night, and we wish the Eagles of USSU a very safe trip home back to Gulf Shores, Alabama. Thank you one more time as you see the teams in prayer. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity College of Jacksonville.